Yo boys, what's going on? Willie P's back here for another Unranked Diamond series. This time we are episode 2, boys. Wait, that's not us. That's not us. We're red side this game. Yo, but seriously though, boys, we're back. So, I got to thinking. Let me do red fide. Let me turn off the fog of war, right? So I got to thinking, I'm doing this Unranked series not necessarily to like show you guys me smashing on plat players or whatever, or me smashing on gold players or whatever elo it is. I'm doing this to teach you guys, and I feel like the best way to do that is just do like some post-game commentary like this. Let me know what you think about that in the comment section below. But hey, we're here to teach, boys, so I hope you guys learned a thing or two. So I'm just gonna do a little post-game commentary. I don't know if you guys follow Trick TG, but he used to do like way back in the day when I was trying to learn how to play League, right? I used to watch his My Way series, and basically like I learned a lot from him, so I figured, hey, we'll do something similar. So I just booted up the good old replay here, and we're gonna try and make it work, right? So whenever you start a game, you're always going to want to go through jungle matchups. So it's Pantheon versus Darius top. That's kind of a really volatile matchup. Whoever gets ahead will be able to bully the other person hard. But I can tell you Pantheon has a lot of gank pressure with the Darius. In the jungle, we got Udyr versus Ivern. I tell the Pantheon to drop a ward on my red buff. If you didn't know, against Ivern, you almost always want to, drop a ward on the buff, so that way you can see if Ivern tries to come steal it. Mid lane matchup, we got Zed versus Ryze. Ryze should be able to survive the Zed, no problemo there. Because Ryze has got a lot of shields. If he goes like Ninja Tabby, Zed will never be able to kill him. We just got to keep an eye on this lane, because early on, Zed's got a lot of kill pressure. And then, down bot, we got Morgana versus Jhin. That's a very safe lane. They've got Nami and Ezreal. Not a whole lot of kill pressure on either side. So that's just kind of a snooze fest. Jungle will have high impact in this lane, so we just got to keep tabs on that. So we see the Ivern didn't go for my red. So what we're going to do here, we're just going to do a 3-camp clear. And then I'm probably going to go try and scout out where the fuck Ivern is, or go for a level 2 gank. Because like I said, Pantheon's got a lot of like gank pressure, you know what I'm saying? Like all Pantheon has to do is just jump on the Darius, and then I run in after him, stun him, and then it's a kill, right? So we do a 3-camp clear. We start, mosey on over to the top lane now. Something interesting happens here. I get here right when Darius just finishes clearing the waves. So we know that Darius is coming to ward. So I'm going to sit right here and see, if he comes toward the tri-bush, I'm going to hop out and kill him. And if he goes toward the river, then we're just going to sit in tri-bush. But unfortunately, the Ivern's here. Ivern drops the ward. I try and clear the ward as fast as I can. Nothing happens. So I'm like, you know what? Fuck it, man. Let's just go farm our camp. So we go for Krugs. I'll probably go for, so right here, nothing that's warded. They know I'm top lane. So, the element of surprise is gone. We're probably just going to clear our camps, I would do Krugs, Raptors, and then, we're going to go try and, surprise the Darius like 30 seconds from now, if that makes sense. Right now, Darius knows I'm top, so he's like, probably like, he's chilling. There's a ward in this bush too, and we know that ward lasts about 1 minute and 10 seconds right now. So we're just chilling. My team's pinging me. If you didn't know, every time I try and smurf, I just type / full mute space all. Full mute all, so that way you can ignore your teammates. Like, I didn't see any of these pings in game. A lot of the times your platinum, gold, silver, bronze friends don't know what the fuck they're talking about, so it's better to just ignore them, you know what I mean? Because like at the end of the day, you know what to do, whereas your teammates don't. Otherwise, they wouldn't be platinum, silver, bronze, or gold, right? So we do the Raptors. I'm going to go check on the Scuttle. Darius gets greedy, goes for another wave. So, like, I'm going to start going top. Once again, we know the Ivern warded the tri-bush here. So we know that River's probably not warded unless Darius is warded himself. Even if it is warded, it's too late, like, I don't know. So as we go for the gank, we press Turtle to get 1 stack of our passive. We switch to Bear, and then we switch to Tiger. We've got 3 stacks of our passive. We got a Turtle shield to come into the lane to be healthy. We go for the kill. I remember this. I don't know why the fuck Pantheon flashed. He didn't need to flash there, but I don't know. Platinum players, man. So we get the kill. We get that nice 400 gold. So right now I'm probably going to pass bot. We want to get this Cloud Drake. We want to get Gromp, Those are probably the next 2 things I want to know. If you didn't know, the first camp you do generally respawns at 4:30. So my Wolves and my Gromp are both coming up. I'm probably going to do both of them, then go look to gank bot, mid, or even get the dragon. Well, this is a nice little outplay here. Ryze got the exhaust on the Zed, which kept him alive, which is crazy. I thought Ryze for sure was dead, so let's speed it up a little bit, man. This game, we're going for Blue Smite. If you didn't know, my standard build on Udyr, I got Blue Smite, Warrior into Triforce, Sterix if I'm ahead, and then Tank if I'm behind. So, like, Blue Smite, Warrior's core with the Triforce, and then if you're ahead, go Sterix. If you're behind, go Tank. So, we're chilling. I was going to go for my Grump, but, I see the bot lane pushing in super hard. We see the Ivern down bot. So, we take the long way around. We see Ivern's done the scuttle, so the only way we can get a gank off bot is if we path, we can either go down through here into the river bush, or we can go through here through Tri. I opt for the greedier gank path, which is through Tri-Bush. We're waiting to see where the Ivern is. Ivern's just chilling. We see the Ivern leave, so we know this is a free gank bot. This is kind of an awkward gank. This is a really awkward gank. So we get the Nami. You want to focus down the support whenever she's caught out, because a lot of times what happens is if you chase the ADC and go for the ADC, the support's going to exhaust you, bubble you, slow you, heal the ADC. In my experience, it's better to just go for the support. That's not always true. If it's a Draven or something, you have to focus down the Draven. But in this lane, the Nami was out of mana, so I just knew it was a free kill. We get a 1 kill on the Nami, 2 kills on the Ivern, and 3 kills on the Ivern, or 3 kills on the Ezreal there. Pick up a nice triple kill on top of the Darius kill top, and we are sitting at a pretty 4-0 right now. So we help our bot lane push. Unfortunately, the Zed comes down and kills me. I don't know if you caught that, but Zed roamed down, killed me. That was my bad. I guess I should have left. I should have acknowledged the fact that their mid laner was missing and just left, but greed, boys, greed. So we end up dying there. It's not the worst, but it's not the best either. I can tell you right now, I want to go do my Cloud Drake. So we'll probably just go do, if I were to guess, I'm going to path bot, do Grump, Blue Buff, and Cloud Drake. I would guess, I obviously this game happened, I don't know, 7 hours ago. I don't remember exactly what I did, man, but I can tell you, this is what I would most likely do, because I want that Cloud Drake, man. I fucking love Cloud Drakes on Udyr. I was telling Twitch chat, think about it. When you're in a team fight with Udyr, would you rather have more attack damage or more attack speed, right? Or would you rather have more attack damage or more movement speed? And 90% of the time, I think movement speed is better. So Cloud Drake is a must for me. We end up picking up that Cloud Drake, I'm probably going to try and rotate top, go do my top side camps. We see Pantheon. Pantheon decides to just straight up int. I don't know why he went into the enemy jungle when I was bot, but he ends up dying. Our Pantheon this game was really, really bad, So we're just clearing our jungle, like I said, just trying to keep it as efficient as possible. I would guess I'm going to go kill Darius top if Darius stays for a wave. Yep. Whenever you see laners get greedy and stay for an extra wave, especially when you're like me and you have 4 kills, just go punish him. I don't need the Pantheon's out. I'm strong enough to kill him on my own, right? So that's exactly what we do, man. And then, we're chilling, man. We're trying to get... Basically, what I'm looking to do, if you guys want to know how to, cement a lead, if you get a lead and you're wondering how the fuck to keep it, just go for first tower, right? Go for first tower. We see the Ivern coming up, so I tell my Pantheon to back off. So while the Pantheon goes back, I'm coming here. I'm just chilling. I'm going to do Scuttle, and then, I don't know what I'm doing next. I don't know. I don't know, man. I guess I'm going to go, I would guess right here. So pathing from top side, I'm still looking to get first tower. We noticed that, their bot lane's getting really low. They're very squishy. And at this point, I should have my warrior spike. Yeah, look, we've got warrior spike and phage. We're really, really big for 10 minutes. So I'm probably going to go try and dive the bot lane. And then after we dive the bot lane, I'm probably going to go for first tower. Oh, I tell you what ends up happening here. I remember this. Let me back this up to explain. So that's what I would do 90% of the time, but Ivern ends up showing on a ward up here or something. So I see the Ivern top, so I know I have to go top immediately to make sure the Pantheon doesn't get dove, right? We see how Ivern just came here. So immediately after I see the Ivern, I stop doing my wolf camp and I just run straight top. Because the Ivern, I don't know why Ivern's top, honestly. I feel like he should be bot side doing his Raptors because, let me turn Fog of War off. I'm pretty sure, yeah, look, Raptors are the only camp he has up. I don't know why the fuck he's top, but he is top. So, what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to go try and, pick up a kill on the Darius. So we go for the Darius. One thing we did here, I want to back this up. So people ask me how to use the new Conqueror rune. One thing I did here was we hit the Blast Cone, then I hit the Rift Scuttle to stay in combat, right? So that way, by the time we get to Darius, we have the Conqueror active, right? We hit the Rift Scuttle, we're still in combat, and we go for the Darius. See how as soon as I hit him, I've got Conqueror active? That's exactly what we want to do, right? We get the Darius flash, right? So I don't know what to do here, so we just end up, fuck you, Daisy. We end up killing the Daisy here. Not a whole lot to be said there. But then I'm pretty sure I go for my Gromp. I can tell you right now, based off player tendencies, this Darius is really, really aggressive. So I'm probably going to do my Krugs, then try and go gank top again. That's what I guess I'm going to do. We could go for our Raptors again. Oh, I tell you what, we saw the mid laner back, right? So see this spicy mid wave? Our mid laner died. So our mid laner died to the Zed. Instead of going for our Raptors, we see a really big mid wave. So we come cop the mid wave, you know. Whenever you see laners die, always go for that shit. You know, it's so good, man. Like, legitimately go for that shit. Since this is low elo, I don't mind taxing another wave. We end up shoving in mid wave, right? We see the Zed bot, so I'm gonna, you know, I'm thinking right now I'm just gonna come down bot, try and mop a few things up, see if we can get up a few kills. Unfortunately, we see the Nami come, you know, she's chilling, man. She's chilling. She comes towards it. So that means my element of surprise is gone, you know. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get, you know, tower. This Pantheon, like I said, is really bad. Pantheon, boys, can we get a round of applause in the comment section for this Pantheon, please? Like, I don't know what the fuck he's thinking. I don't know, man. He's just a really bad player, but it is what it is. So right here, we're chilling, you know. I'm trying to look for outplay potential, but, you know, I don't see a whole lot. We're out of mana, so instead of fucking around bot, you know, I'm just going to go clear my jungle camps, you know. Like, whenever you see your teammates just being retarded, instead of actively encouraging them, you know, just go fucking, I don't know, just fucking ignore them. I say that, but what ends up happening is the enemy team becomes even more retarded than my team. They get really greedy, try and commit for this Ryze kill. So we see the Ryze, we see the Zed just overcommit. So we come here, we pop up, and we see that, you know, Iron. I don't mind burning flash here because it's a kill. We see the Iron, you know, we flash over, get the kill, and now that we've got the kill, we want to go try and get bot tower. So one thing you want to do is every time you get a kill on, you know, like whenever you get a kill, what should be running through your mind is what the fuck can I do with this kill objective wise. Spoiler alert, I don't know if I mentioned it already, but out of placements, we went 10-0. We got placed Plat 5, and so our MMR is really, really high right now. So we're like a Plat 5 playing with Platinum 1 players. I'll probably leave the Smurf account in the, like, the OPGG for the Smurf account in the description below if you guys want to check out the account, but I'll leave it down there. But yeah, we're chilling, man. We're chilling. We're going to speed it up here because I don't know how long this game is, and Willie's voice is starting to, you know, I'm starting to lose my voice here. We'll take a swig of that water to get it back. So, you know, we see an Ocean Drake coming up. I don't really care about Ocean Drake, but we're doing Ocean Drakes just so that way, you know, we can recycle it and get a better dragon. You know, we're chilling here. We're chilling. We see the Darius mid. I'm just shoving in mid wave, you know, not really doing a whole lot. It's hard for me to use my lead because top lane is so far behind. Our Pantheon's really behind. At this point in the game, if I press tab, me and the Ryze are the only two people with kills. So we have to, like, I don't know. We have to play this game very smart, you know what I mean? Very, very, very smart and not throw our lead. So we're just trying to farm well, maintain our lead, and try not to throw our lead as best as we can. Because when you're ahead like this, the worst possible thing you can do is die. It's going to give the enemy team shutdown gold, catch up XP, you know. It's a really, really bad. So we're just trying to play as safe as possible and only go for guarantees. So we see our Pantheons roaming bot. I think what I end up doing, I could either, so I've got options here. I could either go for Rift Herald, I could go pushing top wave, or, you know, I could go try and force something mid to try and get mid turret. I think we go for the Zed here. We see the Nami, so I'm just fucking around, you know. So we see, once again, the enemy team just committed bot lane, so we're just going to go try and do Rift Scuttle here. You know, not a whole lot to be said here, boys. We're just doing Rift Scuttle, and then, I don't know, man. Once we have Rift Scuttle, I'm probably going to try and use my Rift Scuttle to get, like, an inner turret with it. Getting outer turrets is not that hard, so you want to try and save Rift Scuttle for inner turrets. So we're running it down bot, boys. We're Tyler wanting it down bot. No, we chilling, we chilling. So right now what I'm doing is I want you to notice, like, I cannot stop the enemy team from getting this tower, but if I stand right here and show right here, it like forces them to like respect my damage or whatever. So we're just running down bot. I don't know why the enemy team is so fucking, like, I don't know. I went into his enemy jungle and like Ivern immediately came and responded to me, so I'm gonna guess they have a ward somewhere. Let me see if they've got a ward. Yeah, look, they've got 2 wards here, so they know exactly where I am. I was wondering about that earlier. Like, as soon as I invaded every time, like, they immediately came and responded. So the enemy team, I don't know what the fuck they're doing. They're just playing ARAM, boys. The enemy team's just running it down mid right now. Like, I don't know why. They're wasting a lot of gold on catch-up gold and shit like that. So we clear the pink ward, you know, and we're just trying to be a nuisance for the enemy team, right? When you have a, like, considering me, I like have 7 out of the 12 kills right now. Like, well, I'm not going to be able to team fight unless my team catches up, right? So I'm just trying to be a nuisance for the enemy team. Just trying to create as much pressure around the map as possible. So what I end up doing is I end up standing here. I'm telling you what I'm trying to do, right? I'm trying to see where the enemies are. We're just standing here to basically see, like, if the enemies show mid or top, right? I just want to see where they are. So we show bot. So I decide, you know, fuck it. Let's just tax this wave, show bot, force somebody to come down bot to me. And so what ends up happening, I think that, yeah, the Ezreal shows up. We get that Conqueror, you know, we're deleting him. We get Flash Barrier, and then unlucky, you know, he got the Iron Shield, which is what saved him, which was stupid. But we got Ezreal's Flash Barrier. We got 3 people to come down bot to respond to me, which means, you know, it's a free mid tower. See what we're doing with our lead? We're creating pressure on the map, so that way, you know, our teammates can get shit done, right? Because our teammates are so far behind. I'm the only one with kills. Like, the only way our teammates can get anything done is if the enemy team just like forces too many of their resources on me, right? Which is a good thing. I want the enemies to try and play around me because, you know, I'm like they're the fucking like Pinocchio, right? They're the fucking like manic, like, what do you call that thing? I don't even know. But, you know, like, I'm the guy holding the strings and they're Pinocchio, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can out macro and like make them basically want to quit the game, you know what I mean? So right here, we're just still trying to farm as best as we can. I'm probably going to go for the Krugs, and then after we go for Krugs, we see Infernal Dragon coming up. So we're going to rotate down for Infernal Dragon pretty soon, I imagine. Infernal Dragon, Mountain Dragon, and Cloud Dragon you always want to get. But on, you know, I don't know, like for Ocean Drake is the only dragon you want to skip. So what I do here, since Infernal Dragon's coming up, my Rift is about to expire, so I just summon Rift top. Think about it, the Rift is summoned top lane, which, you know, someone's going to have to come answer the top lane, right, with the Rift Herald. So since we've got pressure top, we can go force the Infernal Dragon. So if the enemies try and commit to us doing Infernal Dragon, Rift Herald's going to go take a tower. You know, and if, I don't know, man. If they commit to the Rift Herald, then we're going to get an Infernal Dragon. We're trying to make a lose-lose situation for the enemy team. Like I said, we're trying to, like, basically out-macro the enemies as much as possible. Right here, if you didn't know, we have a pink ward on the dragon, and they just placed this control ward, but they only had this one other ward. Whenever you have a pink ward and another ward, and it's got an X over it like that, that means they cannot see you. So I was just trying to sneak the Infernal Dragon while my team did the dragon dance or whatever. So we go in our jungle, we're farming it. The next objective we want to take is Baron. Notice how I'm talking about objectives. I could give a shit about kills, right? We're just here for the objectives, right? So, you know, we're chilling, man. We're chilling. You know, we're just doing a full clear on our jungle, keeping our jungle as cleared as efficiently as possible. We see, you know, we've got a little skirmish in the mid lane. I just run here to try and hold it. I really want to back and go spend my gold, so that way, you know, I can go get, you know, a Jerome's Fist for my Sterak's. Whenever you're ahead, the go-to build path is Blue Smite Warrior into Triforce into Sterak's. If you're behind, it's Blue Smite Triforce, or Blue Smite Warrior into Triforce Tank. So we get a kill mid, so I know we get a kill mid, so I'm picking my team to go set up Baron Vision. I'm going to back, go spend some gold, and then I'm going to run straight to the Baron, and then we're going to go do the Baron. At least that's what I think we should do. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. So we get another pick on the Darius. I don't know why Darius was right here, but he was. So we get a pick on the Darius. So this means it's a 4v5, which means this is a free Baron. So I'm like, team, yo, please just come do the Baron with me, right? So we go do the Baron. You know, we're chilling, man. We're chilling. We go get the Baron. I'm going to speed this up because Baron's boring as fuck. We get the Baron, and then once we get the Baron, the game's pretty much over. I want you guys to notice, this is how you use a lead, right? Every single lane but mid lane lost here. Notice how I'm just trying to, like, create as much pressure on the map, get as many objectives as possible to try and just, like, keep the enemy team from team fighting, so that way, you know, we don't, because, like, when you're behind, team fighting is the worst thing you want to do because you're going to lose the team fight, right? So we're basically just trying to be very, like, split push oriented this game, to try and, like, you know, like, force something. Now this is interesting, boys. Notice how I've got Conquer. I still lose this 1v1. Like, this is some bullshit, man. We still lost that 1v1 to the Darius. We ended up trading 2 for 1. It's not the end of the world, but I thought for sure I would have been able to kill that Darius, but it is what it is. So, you know, we're still split pushing. We're keeping our team split, trying to force as much as we can, you know. I think I'm about to, I don't know where I'd go. Upon respawn, I'd probably, you know, go mid lane or bot lane. Let's see where I go. So we just respawn. I think I get my Sterak's, right? Yeah, we've got Tri-Sterak's, so we're a big boy. We get Tristerix. We're just farming our jungle right now because our team just reset. Notice how our team went back to base. I've got nothing. We can't do anything while your team is base. So this is a good time to farm. I know we have Baron buff and you don't want to farm. Like, don't ever farm when you have Baron buff. You want to use your Baron buff to try and end the game. But our team is just resetting, spending gold, buying items. And then once we group as 5 again, then we're going to try and go force something. So notice what we're doing here. We're just sweeping, trying to clear wards, trying to go for picks. You know, we see the Ivern. We just force down the Ivern. We've got Tristerix. We've got an item spike, you know. Notice what we're doing. We are basically, I know I'm going to die if I flash, like, I'm literally 1v5 right now, right? Like, this is a 100% 1v5 right now. I'm just flashing in because I know if we get kills, we'll be able to get inhibitors. So we end up dying here, but we take down 2 of them with me. My team collapses. We end up acing them, right? We get all 5 of them, so that means we get a guaranteed inhib. Let me show you why did you go so aggressive there, Willie? So that way we get an ace, so we get an inhib, right? We get an inhib, and then I believe we're going to go try and do the dragon, which is an ocean drake. After we get the ocean dragon's kind of resident sleeper, but, you know, it's better than nothing, right? So we get it, and then, you know, I don't know what we do after this, man. I think we go bot and try and get bot tower. We end up getting a nice pill on the Nami. I don't know why the fuck Nami was there, but we get the kill on the Nami. And then I don't know, man. I think we're going for bot tower. I'm almost positive. So I'm pinging my team, right? Come bot, come bot, come bot, come bot, because we want to, you know, we want to go get bot tower. We bait the Darius out. So what we do is we, you know, we spam some emotes. He's getting angry. We're tilting him. He's trying to come kill us. We end up, you know, just melting him here. We get the Ezreal, Ivern, Darius. You know what I mean? Like, we're really popping off, right? We're baiting them into fight. Whenever you're ahead, like, this is just League in general. When you have the gold advantage, you want to fight because you're going to win the team fight regardless, right? So we have the gold advantage. We want to be trying to force the enemy team into Baron or into fighting us because we're going to win the team fight. So right here, we see that, you know, we've got minions on the Nexus towers. I've got Tristerix. We'll be able to melt the towers. And then we just speed it up, you know, and we end up getting the Nexus towers. And then before you know it, GG, boys. But you see what we did when we had the lead. We went for an early gank top, got first blood, went down bot, got 3 kills bot, used those lead to get first tower, or not, it wasn't first tower, but we got a tower bot, and then we rotated top, got top tower, and then we got mid tower, and then we got dragon, Rift Herald, and then we, you know, used all these advantages to stall out the mid game to where the enemy team couldn't use the lead they had, because like I said, top lane lost, bot lane lost, mid lane was the only lane that won, and it didn't even win that hard. I was the only person fed this game, so what I was doing was I was just hovering bot, creating a lot of pressure for the enemies, making them come respond to me. We ended up going bot, right? They sent 3 people bot. We got mid tower, and then bada boom, bada bang. We get all the towers. We go get Baron, and then the game's over, right? See what I'm saying? What I'm trying to say is we create a lot of pressure with our lead, you know, to make the enemy team come respond to us. So that's gonna be the Unranked to Diamond series video 2. If you guys liked this video, let me know. I could do something similar in the future. I'm basically trying to figure out the best format for these videos. If you want to see me just do the full gameplay like live on stream, I could do that. Also, if you want to see me like just, you know, edit together the stream moments, we can do that too, like I did last time on that first video. But just let me know what you boys think. If you want to see more videos, let me know. And so, yeah, we'll continue this Unranked to Diamond series. Like I said, I'm going to leave the OPGG of the Smurf account in the description below if you guys want to check that out. But yeah, we'll be back for future videos. If you want to see me play my Udyr live, head over to my Twitch, which is law_WillieP. And yeah, please like, comment, and subscribe, boys. Thanks so much.